2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is very exciting.
Yes.
Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Washington Wizards. The Wizards coming into this one following a loss to the Hornets. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And we'll get to see John Wall tonight, the former #1 overall pick out of Kentucky at 6'4", with a 6'9" wingspan, 39-inch vertical. Kenny's got all the physical tools.
He's a one-man fast break. You know, he gets that rebound. Not only do you see the defense sprint, you see the offensive wing sprint the lane because they say this guy is out. And I love watching John Wall play.
And he uses his size, takes the contact, he can finish in the lane, and most of all, he wears down the defender.
And you know, I know you've talked about him and Bradley Beal together being the Secret Service. That's your
the Secret Service, the nickname.
But see, everybody knows about him now, so I think it's the not-so-Secret Service.
I'm not feeling that.
The not-so-secret service.
But we all know about the Secret Service, and we still
I need the noise box, Ernie.
Not-so-secret service.
I need our noise box, Ernie.
I'm sticking by it.
Very nice.
Kevin Harlan, what do you think? Thank you.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win. They've got some momentum coming into this one. They'd like to break free of this 1-1 even series tie.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game. To be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that, that's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Harris kicks to George. Good, and Harris gets the assist. George has got his...
Always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Hill, a screen on Wall. Harris. Pass to Hill, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork.
Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Harris against Beal. Hill sets the screen for Harris. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Jared Dudley's checked in for John Lure. Gary Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Chalmers in for John Wall. Off the inbound pass, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Harris. And there's always talk about if team chemistry matters or not. Let me tell you, it matters a lot. And
yes.
Clark, you really push this. If you can look at his team, and this team in particular, and they have, I think, a great locker room.
No question about it, Kevin. You see it in their demeanor. They really care about each other. And I think it starts with Freak, from what I understand. He makes sure they're doing things as a team.
Indiana leading by 10. So the Wizards 5 right now. Chalmers is out there with Wall. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Carpenter in at the 4. And that one's good, George.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Outside, Wall. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris.
Well, Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing
With the triple.
the screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
There's Beal with the 3. Beal with another miss.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Harris dishes to Hill. Good, and Harris gets the assist. It's Wall with the drive. The layup missed. Harris with it. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely.
Amazing game for Harris. He's got 13 points and 7 assists. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Harris.
He's going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been...
Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Then it's Gary Neal. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Carpenter in at the power forward position.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Shots good by Neal. His 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. This one for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Hill against Beal. It's on target from the high post.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Indiana leading by 22. Kicks it to Chandler. Chandler with the screen on Wall. Harris dishes to Chandler. That's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And
Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And it's Harris off the drive. Kelly kicks to Hill. Beyond the arc. And again for 3. The basket is good from Harris.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now
2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.